So guys, let's see include directive tag of a JSP. To work with the include directive tag of a JSP, there are two ways. First is by using standard syntax. Second by using XML syntax. The standard syntax is left angle bracket modulo @include, and then file name. The file name is a destination file name.jsp or URL. Whereas XML syntax is left angle bracket JSP directive dot include and file name is equal to or assignment operator URL or destination file.jsp. What this include tag does actually internally? This tag includes the destination. This tag includes the code of a destination JSP program into the code of a JSP equivalent Servlet source file program. Okay. Whereas this tag does not include the output. Whereas there is a separate tag. We'll come to that point, but not now. And I'll prove this practically by going to the work and Catalina folder. Okay. So to understand this, let me open the paint file, new. So here, let me draw a browser window. Suppose this is my browser window. Browser window will give the request, and I'm not drawing. Okay, I don't want to go with the browser again. Web application. This is my a.jsp. This is my a.jsp. Okay, and this is my b.jsp, or maybe test1.jsp and test2.jsp. So let me add the name here. This is my browser window. Browser window. Okay, and I think let me give the name here best. Uh, this is my source.jsp. So name itself indicates, and this is what my destination.jsp. Happy? At least name itself indicates. So what I'm doing here in this source.jsp, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to write some codes. So blah 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 blah. Okay, all the code are written, JSP code, HTML codes, everything. And here I wrote one tag which is of include directive, include include, and here I'm writing the file assignment operator. What is the file name? Destination.jsp. Okay, followed by again some source.jsp code, maybe HTML or maybe JSP or maybe scripted declaration tag. Happy? Done? Fine. So some initial code. Then I wrote here include tag. I wrote here include tag left angle bracket plus modulo include file of destination.jsp. Destination.jsp. Fine. And some source. And followed by, okay, fine, done. This is more than enough. And there are some codes here which is of destination. Okay. Okay. Fine. Some JSP code or maybe Java code which is written in the scriptlet tag or declaration tag or expression tag. Fine. Okay. Now, whenever browser gives the request, to the source.jsp. Actually, web application first. First is web application. First is server. Before that, machine. First is machine, destination machine. Then server. Server to web deployment identity structure or web application name. Then your source.jsp. Source.jsp trap this request and start executing this web application. Start executing this web application. Now from source.jsp, what is the code written in sequential order? The same code will execute. Meanwhile, one line interrupts the execution, that is include file destination.jsp. The same request has been forwarded to where? Destination.jsp. Right? Right? And they both are in a same requester. This destination.jsp code will be executed, and his code will be added to here, exactly here, before this line. Actually, I should add here line number so that you will come to know. If this line number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6 line now. Before 6 line, this line will be added. Instead of instead of 5th line, these all 7 lines will be added here. Is it clear? Is it clear? Because it adds the code, it does not add the output. And this whole code will be executed all at once, and response goes to browser window. So let me add arrow here. I would have given the arrow here itself, but intentionally I have made arrow up to this line. Then remaining code will be executed. Okay, up to here, and finally whole output goes to browser window. Whole output goes to browser window. So let me add the labels so that you will come to know. This is one request. I'll give some different color, maybe visible, visible request. This is second. Uh, Actually, let me add one more line. Let me use zigzag lines. Okay, at least you can get it. Now this is second. This is the third one. This is the third. Next, this includes the code. This includes the code. This is the fourth. Fourth, remaining code of leftover code after include directive tags will be executed. Will be executed, and here is response goes to browser window. Clear? Is it clear? Those who are not happy, I'll add here Source.jsp program. Okay. This is what? Destination.jsp program. Okay. Done. This is the flow of execution. So let me save to include directive. Okay, done. Fine. So with respect to this diagram, to inflate. With respect to the figure 2 or figure diagram. Okay. Here source.jsp, that is Source.jsp program, Source.jsp program. Okay. Here source.jsp related JSP equivalent Servlet includes the code of Destination.jsp, that is Destination.jsp program. Destination.jsp program. Due to this, response generated by due to this response generated by Source.jsp contains both codes. Both codes means what? Source and destination. Destination JSP is a destination JSPs. Destination JSPs. So source.jsp contains both the codes output. Next, here JSP equivalent Servlet program will not be generated. Here JSP equivalent Servlet program will not be generated. For what? For what? For whom? Destination.jsp. Why? Because destination source code is getting input into source.jsp, right? So will not be generated for destination destination.jsp. But its code will be included in JSP equivalent Servlet program. Don't worry, I'll prove this. I'll prove this one of source.jsp. Source.jsp. Fine. Please add one note point. This include directive tag. Include directive tag means what? Means what? At the rate include directive tag doesn't use redirect. What is here RD? Redirect. Response.redirect. Response.redirect.include. You will come to know in Servlet how to include, how to forward, include internally. Okay. So let's see an example. Let's see an example. I'll prove this practically. I'll prove these two statements practically. Okay. Let's see an example application. Example JSP web application. To work with include directive tag. Include directive tag. So let's create a deployment directory structures. Last time it was 8 or 9? 7. Huh? So we'll create here include directory example. Okay. And